Today was the day in which DICE revealed all of the new details on the new games or ongoing games, and so did they for Battlefield. For Battlefield 5, they announced a lot of new map details, as well as new features coming to the game, and some details on Chapter 5 coming later this year. Starting with the first map that we will receive in Chapter 4, it will be Al Zindan. It will be a map set in the North African desert, and some people might recognize it since this map was taken from the single player war story Under No Flag. But what DICE has decided to do is to double down air and land vehicle combat, making a really good ground for vehicle based team play. Also, it is said that you can capture a specific airfield. This airfield will act like the G objective on Hamada. As most of you know, if you take off with a plane there, it's a literal takeoff. On Conquest there will be 6 flags on this map, and we even got the release date of this map, which will be June 27th. It will be day 1 of Chapter 4, so if anyone wants to know when Chapter 4 launches, June 27th is your day. Moving on to Marita, the second map, it will be set on the Albanian-Greece border and it will be part of a Battle of Greece operation. What's interesting about Marita is that it will be one of the only infantry-only maps that we will have in Battlefield 5. All 4 classes will shine on this map, no vehicles, no tanks, no planes. Now if you're a fan of vertical gameplay, this map will be for you. The developer said that the map will have a lot of steep environments and multi-story homes, which will make that vertical gameplay. Now this map, Marita, will release in July. And since Al Zindan will be given to us the end of June, I expect to see Marita in the end of July, and not before that. Moving on to the final 2 maps that we will get in Chapter 4, it is Lofoten Islands and Provence. Now these maps are specifically centered around these smaller modes. That makes me wonder, how small will these maps actually be? Because if they are very small maps, will we see the core mode, Conquest, will that be available on this map? That is something that I am very curious about. But for more details on that, we will have to wait. They said that we will learn more later in this year, but what we do know is that these 2 maps will launch in August. Something else we are getting in August will be the max rank increase. Finally it is happening, and DICE has listened, and they will increase the rank level cap from 50 to 500. With every rank up you will get company coins, and with every 50 ranks that you earn, you will earn a new rank icon and new dog tags. Common in rather private games, formerly known as the RSP, the Rental Server Program. What's the good thing about this is that it's free. You don't have to rent them anymore. Therefore, private games will be open to everyone to use. So, if you're excited for that, this will be coming in September. Moving on to the final map that we already had confirmed getting, it will be Operation Underground. The map we all saw in the latest trailer. It will be a reimagined and not a remaster. This they specifically stressed on the stream, so keep that in mind. This map will have a lot of flanking routes, and it will have big open courtyards and narrow streets on street level, whilst the sub-basement will host the subway section. And the interesting thing about this is that this map will launch in October. September will be a month without any map, and in October we will get Operation Underground. What's the interesting part that they said about the launch date of this map is that they didn't say a specific launch date, they said October, but they did say that this map, Operation Underground, will launch between Chapter 4 and 5, which means that Chapter 4 will last throughout the end of June, all the way through to the end of September or the start of October, which will give us around 14 or 15 weeks within Chapter 4. I already thought that 12 weeks was long for this current chapter, Chapter 3, but 14 or 15 weeks, that's gonna be a bit of a longer wait for new content. After Operation Underground, of course, will come Chapter 5, which is confirmed to be the Pacific Theater. We already knew this because of the latest teaser trailer on the end of the Chapter 4 trailer, but it now is officially confirmed. The Pacific Theater will combine land, air and sea combat, which will also give us the amphibious warfare. But also, common with this, there will be weapons fitting in the theater. And confirmed to us through the trailer are the M1 Garand, which makes a lot of people happy, and also the BAR, which we already know from Battlefield 1. In this chapter we will get 3 new maps, with Iwo Jima being one of them, and 2 yet unknown maps, so it's open for Wake Island Reimagine. This summarizes this year's EA Play livestream on Battlefield 5. Let me know in the comments how excited you are for Chapter 4 and Chapter 5, and I hope to see all of you in the next video.
Ich bin bei dir, Soldat.